Feeling frequencies raise your vibration, attract love and abundance. What if every single feeling you have is not just an emotion, but a signal, a frequency broadcasting into the universe and shaping the life you experience? Like a radio station, you are always transmitting. Whether you are aware of it or not, you are tuning your life into joy or sorrow, love or fear, abundance or lack. And here lies the secret. Whatever frequency you send out, life echoes it back to you. Without fail, think about it. Every moment, your feelings are speaking louder than your words. They are the invisible forces calling people, circumstances, and opportunities toward you. If you've ever wondered why certain patterns repeat in your life, or why some dreams come easily while others remain distant, the answer is hidden in what you've been broadcasting. This is the journey of feeling. Frequencies, it is a journey into the unseen, into the subtle vibrations that silently sculpt your reality. So take a slow, deep breath, allow your heart to soften, because as we step into Chapter 1, you will begin to see that your feelings are not fleeting emotions, they are the frequencies that create your world. Chapter 1. The Truth About Feelings as Frequencies. Have you ever wondered why certain days flow so effortlessly, while others feel heavy, as if life itself is against you? It's not random, it's not chance, it's frequency. Everything in existence vibrates from the smallest particle to the vast galaxies above. The universe is alive with energy and motion, and your feelings, your emotions, are the purest form of that vibration within you. They are not invisible moods drifting through your mind, they are signals. They are frequencies being transmitted from your heart, constantly broadcasting into the field around you. Imagine, for a moment, that you are a radio tower. Every feeling you have sends out a frequency, whether it is joy, gratitude, love, or fear, worry, and resentment. And just like a radio station, life can only play back the song that matches your signal. If you are tuned into joy, you receive experiences that bring more joy. If you are tuned into fear, you attract more things to be afraid of. This is the truth so many of us overlook. Life does not respond to your words alone. It does not even respond to your thoughts in isolation. It responds to the feelings you hold behind them. You might say the words, "I am abundant," but if your feelings are full of doubt and lack, the frequency you are sending is not abundance, it is scarcity, and life, always faithful to your broadcast, returns more of the same. But when your heart is filled with gratitude, when your being vibrates with love, then even the simplest words become alive. They carry the frequency of creation, and life responds in harmony. Think of a tuning fork. When you strike one, another tuning fork across the room begins to vibrate at the same pitch, not because they touch, but because they share the same frequency. This is how your life works. Whatever frequency you emit through your feelings wakens matching experiences in the world. Around you, it is resonance, it is law. So the truth is simple yet profound. Your feelings are not passive, they are active forces, broadcasting your inner state into reality itself. And once you understand this, you begin to see that nothing in your life is accidental. It is all vibration. It is all frequency. It is all a reflection of what you feel inside. Chapter 2, The Core Message. Life mirrors your frequency. Life is like a perfect mirror. It does not judge, it does not argue, it simply reflects. And what does it reflect? Not your wishes, not your empty words, but the frequency of your feelings. Think of it this way. Every moment, you are standing before an infinite mirror. When you radiate love, the mirror sends back experiences of love. When you radiate gratitude, the mirror returns abundance in surprising and beautiful ways. But when you radiate fear, anger, or despair, life reflects those too, bringing you circumstances that match the signal you are sending. It can feel unfair at first. You might say, "But I don't want these problems. I didn't ask for this struggle." Yet the universe is not punishing you. It is only responding to the vibration you have been broadcasting, faithfully echoing it back into your reality. Consider someone who lives with constant worry. Even when good things happen, they expect them to vanish. Their mind is filled with what if it goes wrong, and their heart vibrating with fear. attracts situations that seem to confirm their doubts. Now think of someone else who practices gratitude daily, even in difficult moments. They find something to appreciate: the breath in their lungs, the kindness of a stranger, the beauty of a sunrise. Their heart radiates thankfulness, and life responds with more reasons to be grateful. It's not luck, it's not coincidence, it's resonance. The truth is this: life is not happening to you, it is happening through you, and most importantly, it is happening as a reflection of you. This understanding changes everything. It means you are not a victim of random fate. You are not powerless in the face of circumstances. You are the broadcaster, and life is simply playing back the song of your frequency. So the great question is not, why is this happening to me? But instead, what am I broadcasting right now through my feelings? The moment you begin to ask this question with honesty, you take back your power. Because if life mirrors your frequency, then shifting your inner state even slightly begins to shift the reflection. This is not theory, it is a law of resonance that governs everything, and the mirror of life is always accurate. It never lies, it always returns to you, the song you are singing within. Chapter 3: High Frequencies and Their Gifts. There is a reason why love, joy, and gratitude feel so light. They are not just emotions, they are high frequencies. And when you live in them, you align yourself with the most abundant energy of the universe. Love is the highest of all frequencies. It is the vibration of creation itself. When you radiate love for yourself, for others, for life itself, place yourself in harmony with the infinite flow of abundance. Suddenly, opportunities appear, relationships heal, and even your health begins to respond. Love has a way of opening doors that logic never could. Is another frequency that changes everything. To be grateful, even in small things, is to acknowledge the richness already present, and by doing so, you tune your frequency to abundance. Life hears your song and answers, "Here is more to be grateful." For it is not magic, it is resonance. The grateful heart is like a magnet, drawing blessings from every direction. Joy, too, is a powerful force. Have you noticed how joy is contagious? A person who is truly joyful can walk into a room and instantly lift the energy of everyone around them. This is not only emotional, it is vibrational. Joy broadcasts such a strong, uplifting frequency. It attracts harmony, creativity, and connection wherever it goes. Kindness and compassion also carry high vibrations. Every act of kindness, no matter how small, sends out ripples of positive energy, and those ripples return to you, sometimes in ways you least expect. The universe responds to kindness by creating paths of ease and support in your own journey. When you live in these high frequencies, life feels different. It flows, it surprises you with beauty, it aligns you with people and even that match the light you are radiating. Imagine yourself as a lighthouse on the shore. When your lamp is bright, shining with love, gratitude, and joy, ships from far away can see your light. They are drawn toward you, guided safely by your radiance. This is what happens when you dwell in high frequencies. You do not chase blessings, they find you. You do not force opportunities, they unfold naturally. You do not beg for love, you become love, and love responds in return. So remember this truth: high frequencies are not out of reach. They are not reserved for the lucky few. They are choices available to you every single day. A smile, a thank you, a moment of appreciation. These are the simple keys that open the door to abundance, healing, and joy. The gifts of high frequencies are not promises of a perfect life, but they are guarantees of a harmonious one. A life where challenges become lessons, where struggles become stepping stones, and where beauty reveals itself in unexpected places. Chapter 4: Low Frequencies and Their Consequences. If high frequencies open doors, then low frequencies do the opposite. They close them. They dim the light within you, making it harder to see the path ahead. Feelings such as fear, anger, jealousy, resentment, and sadness, these are not signs that you are broken. They are part of the human experience. But when they become your constant frequency, they begin to shape your life in ways you may not want. Fear, for example, is one of the lowest vibrations. It contracts your energy, closing you off from possibility. When you live in fear, life mirrors it back by giving you more reasons to worry. More situations that confirm your doubts. It becomes a cycle. Fear attracts more fear. Anger carries a heavy, thrivery frequency. It can erupt suddenly, but if held for too long, it burns not only others, but yourself. People who carry unresolved anger find themselves surrounded by conflict. Life, acting as the perfect mirror, returns to them circumstances that keep fueling the fire. Jealousy and resentment create a frequency of lack. When you envy what others have, you are broadcasting the message, I don't have enough. I am not enough. And life, always faithful to your signal, echoes that feeling back, drawing experiences that deepen the sense of scarcity. Sadness, when prolonged, creates a frequency of heaviness. It slows down your energy, making everything feel harder. Even small tasks seem overwhelming, and opportunities pass unnoticed. Your vibration is tuned to despair. It's important to understand these emotions are not bad. They are messengers. They are signals telling you what station you are tuned to. But if you remain on that station for too long, you will continue to hear the same painful song. Imagine driving with the car radio set to static. The noise is harsh, unpleasant. You could stay there, complaining about the sound. But nothing changes until you adjust the dial. Your feelings work the same way. The static will continue to play in your life. The consequence of living in low frequencies is not punishment, it is resonance. The universe does not judge, it simply matches. But here lies the good news. You are never trapped in a low vibration. Even a small act of gratitude, a small moment of kindness, can begin to shift your frequency upward. The key is awareness. To notice when you are dwelling in fear or anger, and to gently choose a higher station. Not by force, not by denying your feelings, but by remembering you hold the dial. Low frequencies will visit us all, but they do not have to define us. They are clouds passing through the sky, while your true nature is the endless blue beyond them. Little by little, life shifts with you. The mirror reflects a brighter image. The song becomes more beautiful. Chapter 5. The Radio Analogy. Tuning into your desired life. Imagine for a moment that your life is like a giant radio. Every station represents a different experience. One station plays the music of love, another broadcasts the melody of abundance, while others transmit fear, struggle, or lack. Now, here's the secret. You are the one holding the dial, and whatever station you tune into, that is the song life plays back to you. If you tune to a station of gratitude, you begin to hear opportunities in places you once ignored. You notice beauty in the ordinary. You attract people who resonate with your thankfulness. If you tune to the station of joy, life seems to sparkle. Even simple moments feel alive. Challenges still come, but you face them with a lightness that transforms obstacles into stepping stones. But if you stay tuned to fear, the music you hear will be full of dissonance. You'll interpret every event through the filter of worry. And life will keep sending you more reasons to confirm that signal. This is why the radio analogy is so powerful. Because once you realize you hold the dial, you understand that change is always possible. You don't have to fix the whole world, you only need to adjust your frequency. Think about this. When you don't like a song on the radio, you don't sit in the car complaining endlessly. You simply change the station. You turn the dial, and suddenly a new song fills the air. Your feelings work the same way. If the current station of fear or anger doesn't serve you, you can shift by choosing a thought of gratitude, by pausing to breathe, by focusing on something that brings even a little relief. That small adjustment is like turning the dial. And here's what makes it beautiful. The universe is always broadcasting. The station of love, abundance, joy, and peace is never turned off. It is playing right now, waiting for you to tune in. The challenge is not whether the frequency exists. It always does. The real question is, will you choose to align with it? And the moment you do, life begins to change. People notice a shift in your energy. New opportunities appear as if by magic. The mirror of life reflects a brighter song. So remember this truth. You are never stuck with the music of your current circumstances. You hold the dial, and with every choice of thought, every act of gratitude, every moment of kindness, you are tuning into the life you desire. The radio of the universe is infinite. and your frequency decides what you hear. Chapter 6. Practical Guidance. Shifting your frequency. There will be days when your heart feels heavy, when the air seems thick with worry, and the world sounds like static in your ears. In those moments, you might wonder, how do I shift my energy? How do I return to the higher song of love and peace? The truth is, shifting your frequency does not require something grand. It begins in the smallest of choices. 1. Awareness, the gentle beginning. The first step is noticing, so often we move through our days on autopilot, carrying frustration or fear without even naming it. But the moment you pause hand over your heart, breath softening, and whisper to yourself, what am I truly feeling right now? You bring the shadow into light. What is seen can begin to soften. 2. Breath, the invisible bridge. Your breath is the bridge between chaos and calm. One slow inhale, one steady exhale, and already the storm loses its grip. Imagine your breath as a tuning fork, resetting your body's vibration, reminding every cell that peace is possible. Here and now. 3. Gratitude, the quickest shift. Gratitude is like turning the dial of your inner radio. Even in your lowest moment, there is always something the ground. Beneath your feet, the steady beat of your heart, the smile of a stranger. When you name these small treasures, the static begins to fade, and the melody of abundance grows louder. For movement, letting the body lead. Sometimes the mind is too restless to shift on its own. That is when the body can take the lead. A favorite song played loud suddenly, your energy begins to rise. Motion creates emotion. Your body becomes the instrument that tunes your frequency. 5. Kindness, the ripple that returns. There is another secret doorway. Kindness, when you hold a door for someone, offer a gentle word, or give your full attention to a friend. Your frequency rises instantly because in giving light, you receive it back tenfold. The small shift is enough. Do not think you must leap from despair to joy in an instant. That is not the way of frequencies. All that is required is a small shift upward from hopelessness to relief, from anger to calm, from worry to trust. One rung on the ladder is enough to change the song. Imagine a cloudy sky. You may not push the clouds away at once, but even the smallest opening lets sunlight through. That single ray can change the entire landscape. So it is with your frequency. 1 act of awareness, 1 breath, 1 moment of gratitude, and the song of your life begins to change. Remember this truth: you are never powerless. No matter how loud the static, you always hold the dial, and the smallest adjustment, done with intention and gentleness, can return you to harmony. Now that you know how to shift your frequency, the next step is deeper, to become the conscious broadcaster of your own signal. Because it is not only about changing the station, it is about realizing that you are the station itself. In the next chapter, we will explore how to live as the source of the frequency you wish to receive, and how that awareness transforms your entire reality. Chapter 7. You hold the dial. Becoming the conscious broadcaster. There comes a moment on this journey when you realize something profound. You are not only the one who tunes the dial, you are also the one sending the signal. Every thought you hold, every feeling you choose, every word you release into the air is a broadcast. It is your private frequency carried outward, rippling into homes, into conversations, into the silent fabric of the world. The lighthouse within? Imagine a lighthouse standing tall by the shore. Its light does not flicker only when seas are calm. It shines through the storm, and because it shines, sailors find their way home. You are that lighthouse. Your frequency does not wait for conditions to be perfect. It radiates now steady, luminous, guiding. Life echoes back. Whatever you broadcast returns, not as punishment, but as resonance. If you send out gratitude, gratitude finds you in unexpected moments. If you radiate kindness, the world bends to reflect kindness back. If you transmit fear or bitterness, life echoes those feelings. Do so that you may notice, awaken, and choose again. The universe is not a judge. It is an echo chamber of love, always mirroring the station. You play, choosing your signal. Here lies your power. You do not have to repeat the old songs of worry or anger at any moment. You can pause and ask yourself, what do I wish to broadcast right now? Do I wish to be a voice of calm in the chaos? Do I wish to send out hope when the world feels heavy? Do I wish to let love flow through me so that even strangers feel lighter after crossing my path? This choice is not distant, it is immediate. It is immediate. It is available now. The quiet influence, perhaps, you think, but I am only one person. What difference can I make? Remember, sound begins with one vibration. Light begins with one spark. A song begins with one note. Your single broadcaster smile, a breath of patience, a word of encouragement can shift the atmosphere of a room, change the direction of someone's day, and set in motion ripples you may never see. Influence is not always loud. Sometimes it is the quietest signal that carries the deepest power. Living as a broadcaster. To live as a broadcaster means you stop waiting. You stop waiting for the world to give you a reason to feel joy. And instead, you choose joy and send it out. You stop waiting for peace to arrive. And instead, you breathe peace into the space around you. You stop waiting for love to appear. And instead, you radiate love so fully thought. It cannot help but return. This is not pretending. It is remembering. It is aligning with the true thought. Love is your original frequency. So hold the dial gently. But hold it with awareness. Each moment is an invitation to send out the song you wish to live within. Your feelings are not private. They are creative. They are the waves that leave your heart and circle back again. And when you know this, you can no longer see yourself as powerless. You are the station. You are the signal. You are the song the universe is listening to. And as this chapter closes, remember, you have always been both the listener and the broadcaster. Every shift you make, every frequency you choose, becomes part of the greater symphony of life. In the final reminder, we will gather all these truths into one clear note that calls you back to your essence and empowers you to live as the music itself. The final reminder, you are not a passive passenger on the road. Carry is a note in the song the universe sings back to you. All along this journey, you have rediscovered simple, unshakable truths that feelings are frequencies, that life mirrors your inner broadcast, that high vibrations, love, gratitude, joy, kindness, open doors no logic could unlock, that low vibrations are not your enemy, but signals inviting you to gently tune the dial, that your breath, your attention, and your smallest choices can change the station, and that, in the end, you are not only tuning to reality, you are transmitting it, perhaps. There were times you believed change required a miracle, but the miracle was always closer than you thought. It was in one honest moment of awareness. One deep breath, one whispered, "Thank you." One act of kindness offered when no one was watching. It measures truth, so if your days have felt crowded with static, if worry has grown loud or anger has clung to your chest, remember, nothing in the music of your life is fixed. The station of love has never stopped. Broadcasting, it is playing right now, like sunlight on the other side of the clouds, waiting for you to turn the dial even a fraction, to let the light in. You do not need to leap from darkness to brilliance in a single bound climb, one rung. Reach for one better feeling thought, one sincere word. Choose 1 square inch of this moment to soften. Let relief become calm. Let calm become appreciation. Let appreciation open into gratitude. And let gratitude, inevitably, bloom into love. And when you forget, because everyone does do, but you are not the waves, you are the depth beneath them. Their dot, return to the quiet place inside, where love is not something you search for. It is what you are. From here, walk into your life as a conscious broadcaster. Enter rooms not to take energy, but to bring it. Speak in the vibration you want to live in. Treat strangers as though they will someday become your closest friends. Let your home hum the frequency of peace. Let your work carry the signature of, and at your skin, it ripples outward into the people you love, into the strangers you pass, into the stories we all tell about what is possible. When you choose love, you do not only transform your life, you widen the path for all of us. So here is the final reminder. As simple and as vast as the sky, feelings are frequencies, which you broadcast returns, you hold the dial. Choose. You are no longer reaching for the station, you are living as the music itself. Now, step forward. Let your heart sing. Universe is already listening. Thank you for spending this moment with Awaken Light Audio. If something today touched your heart or opened your mind, don't keep it to yourself. Share your thoughts in the comments. What spoke to you most? Tell us about your journey, your questions, your breakthroughs, and let us know what you'd love to hear next. Subscribe to stay connected. And if this message could uplift someone you care about, send it their way, because light grows when it's shared. Until next time, stay present, stay awakened, and keep becoming who you're meant to be.